What's up guys, Chasing Lamely here with episode number 120 of Welcome to Wroxham. Today we're playing Spurs in the league and hopefully we'll have a good result because God knows we need one. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, I'll see you on the other side. So since we last met then on the opening day of the season, we've been on a run, I guess, is the best way to describe that. We lost 1-0 away at West Ham, who of course finished second in the table last season. We then won on penalties away at Derby County in the League Cup. Brace from Abdoulaye Thiam in regular time securing that. We drew 1-1 with Manchester City with a penalty from Raul Gonzalez. Newcastle we drew 1-1 with Mervyn Burns scoring. We beat Bournemouth 2-1 in the league with Thiam getting a brace. We then beat Luton 3-1 in the League Cup. Yachtsmen, Andrich and Kalaric scoring. Tom Ritchie got a brace in a 2-0 win at home to Brentford. Leicester we beat 3-0 away with Ritchie, Thiam and Gonzalez scoring. Then we lost 4-0 to Aston Villa at home. We drew 0-0 with Fulham, and we've just lost 3-2 to Sheffield Wednesday in the League Cup with goals for Gonzalez and Thiam. And frankly, we were just not at the races. Yachtsmen, aside from this one good game he had, has been utter crap. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep around. It's got to be said. But anyway, today we're going to play Tottenham in the league. We currently sit in 11th place, and after 10 games, that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's a solidly mid-table finish, I guess. If we stay there, hopefully we don't slip down. We're just going to keep aiming for that 40 points and hope for the very, very best. So, let's go meet today's starting lineup. So today's lineup then is going to be Garda in goal, Youssef Mercato, the new defender, Justin Schultz, who we've got on loan from Bayern Munich. He's a German international, 21 years old, and looks decent. I don't know why he's in decline. He must have had an injury at some stage recently, but he's in a little bit of decline. Hopefully we'll address that slide. He can play as a defensive midfielder or as a centre-half. Today he'll be playing centre-half for us for certain. Maurice on the left-hand side with Zaire, Nunez and Gonzalez in front of him. Gordon, Ritchie and Thiam, the front three today with Steinmetz, Strecker, Byrne, Strutter, Angeloni, Andrich, Gamar, Norley and Grillo on the bench. And as I said, I've dropped Yachtsmen because he's just been rubbish in the Premier League. So here in the dressing room then, we're going to say that I think we need to show everyone our recent praise is justified, put on a real show out there, and hope that actually generates a good performance. I don't think I've seen a truly good performance from us this season. Feels like we've just been very mediocre. Hopefully today we'll change that. We'll see how it looks. Why has it been so hard to find form of late? I knew we'd be having this conversation. Is the first got shut up, David? And yes, I hate that guy. Right, anyway, game is going to kick off in terms of the Spurs team. Schlotterbeck and Carboni, players I recognise, of course. Udogi, Koopmeiners. There's a few players. It must be quite an old squad apart from that front two. So that could be interesting. We're having a look at the top of the stand at the brand new Wroxham Stadium, where of course we play today for the second time on the channel. Hopefully we'll get a nice result today. It'd be good to get something going. As we say that, it's Spurs on the ball. Zaire picks it back up. Youssef to Nunez. To Zaire to Thiam, ball out wide, looking for Tom Ritchie, who really does need to come good this season. Cuts inside, brilliant job leaving the right back behind, gets inside the box, and unfortunately cannot finish. Very, very impotent, that man, when he gets forward. Sometimes it's not ideal. Ball to Matheus Nunez then, and the ball goes outside looking for Thiam, who has hit the line. In for Ritchie, who is now going to be our primary striker on this attack. Actually does get it on target for a change, but again, does not put it into the net. I'm getting more and more frustrated with what I'm seeing from this team. So I had a little moment then. I knew there was something going on behind the camera, but I was distracted by something urgent on my phone in front of me. That's always slightly worrying. I hope you enjoyed that with no commentary and that I remember to put it in. Anyway, that's half time. Luckily there wasn't a goal there, so if I did forget to if I did leave that out, you missed nothing but a massive shot from distance. I'll try and remember when I edit. just so you can see how utterly confused I was by what was going on there. Anyway, let me crack on with the game. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully I'll get no more weird news on my phone for a second. Anyway, Schlotterbeck now on the ball for Tottenham to Carboni, to Koopmeiners, to Carboni again out wide to Arregui, Arregui to Diop, to Koopmeiners, Arregui again all the way back to Carboni, who puts the ball forward. Are we going to win this in the air? We do. Yusuf winning it in the air. Gordon back to Yusuf, who needs to go on a good run here. Ball down the line for Nunez. Into the box now. He gets brought down. Is that going to be a penalty? VAR is going to get consulted. I think it must be a penalty, but I am, of course, entirely biased. But I would like it to be a penalty, and if it's going to be a penalty, now would be a great time. It is a great time for a penalty. And what are we going to get here? It is Gonzalez stepping up to take it. Can he finish this? Gonzalez can't finish it, and it's 1-0. And I didn't miss the goal, so that's always a good time. We are 1-0 up at home to Tottenham, who were second in the league when we kicked off. Is this the start of our big fight back in the Premier League this season? Get ourselves back into the top half and looking a bit more like a football team. Nunez picks it up again. Good stuff. Thiam through for Gordon, gives it away though. Carboni to Schlotterbeck, to Koopmeiners, to Schlotterbeck again. Aslan to Udogi. Udogi down the wing now. Can we get this ball back? Yusuf's been absolutely done now. It's Kvaratskhelia who... What was that? Marcato's just hoofed that at the face of Beto. And he's celebrating it like it was Maradona's goal in the 86 semi-final. What is that? Absolute rubbish. Kvaratskhelia there to lose it to Marcato, who just hoofs it at Beto's face. Absolute rubbish. That was some of the worst defensive play I've ever seen in my life. Gonzalez with a free kick. Let's hit a hand, apparently. We've got another penalty. Chance for a bit of redemption here would do us nicely. If we can get the redemption from the handball, we'll take it. What's VAR saying? It is saying penalty awarded. Beautiful stuff. We'll take another penalty. We'll watch Raul Gonzalez step up now for a chance to make it 2-1. And then I'll think about how badly I punished Mercato for that mess earlier as Gonzalez slots it away. Other side this time. And we're at least looking like we can keep up a fight today, which is nice to see. I'm not sure how these wheelchairs got up here. Do they have lifts in these brand new football grounds? I haven't been in a brand new football ground. I can only assume they have lifts. Okay, anyway. We're back ahead, which is nice, and Yusuf has a free kick, so hopefully Marcato will not smash it into the face of a Spurs striker this time, as Garda picks up the ball to Nunez, to Marcato, Sire Emery, over the top looking for Richie. Richie gets past the defender, cuts it back for Thiam, it's 3-1, and we are finally in a semi-comfortable position. That is good stuff. I'm probably still going to take Yusuf and Marcato out because they do look a bit liability-like at the moment, and that's not ideal. Richie there, beautiful cut back for Thiam. At least he's making the assists happen, and yeah, we'll see how this all shakes out. Free kick now with Koopmeiners for Spurs to Gavi, to Diop, to Jesse Victor. That was Jose Victor. I can't read this tiny writing. Vinicius Tobias on the ball now. Down the wing. Gavi there trying to do something with it. Gets himself across and inside. Has a pop. It's over the bar. 3 subs made. Angeloni at right back. Strecker and Brion at centre half. Schultz moves into defensive midfield to replace Sire Emery, who was not having the game of his life. And Gonzalez, the double goal scorer, puts the corner in. And Griot heads it over the bar. And it could have been 4-1. So, it's full time. We have won the game 4-1. I was again away with the Ferries for the final whistle. The sound you hear is everyone backtracking because that's what they do. And yeah, we've done okay in that game. Sorry my commentary was not on point today. I don't know what's coming over me. I've been a little bit unwell the last couple of days. It might be that coupled with the crap flashing up on my phone. But either way, we've done well. We've got a result against Spurs. Hopefully we can kick on from here. And when we come back to the next episode, we'll actually have something interesting going on in terms of a league position. It'd be nice to finally start knocking on the door of the Europa Conference League if we can. Colonel interviews, a huge result for Wroxham. Tell us, how did you do it? We were good. Sorry, it's 3-1, not 4-1. My brain. You must be delighted with that performance. The subsequent victory were excellent. It was a top performance. There we go. We've said it. It was a top performance. We're back in the top half of the table, which is nice. And as I said, hopefully when we come back, we'll be even further up the table, because that will be ideal. So let me work out where we're going to come back. So I feel like we're going to come back for this Leicester game at home. If the third round FA Cup draw is any good, we'll come back for that instead. But I'm going to try and get another 10 or so games out of the way. I did say I wanted to get through this season fairly quickly, so that feels like a good place to come back. Hopefully Leicester will be a winnable game, and we've not got many huge games in this run. United and Chelsea next, and Arsenal, but otherwise a lot of those games should be fairly winnable for us, we would like to hope. Anyway, guys, I am going to wrap up the episode right about there. Thanks for watching. Apologies for my whatever's going on in my brain. And I shall see you all very soon. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Till next time, thank you for watching. I have, as always, been Chasing Lamely. I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.